about whether Citadel did this. Explain what happened today.
Thank you for having me on the show again, Andrew. So what happened today was, as you pointed out, we had to make a very difficult decision. It's been a challenging day. We made the decision in the morning to limit the buying of about 13 securities on our platform. So to be clear, customers could still sell those securities if they had positions in them, and they could also trade in the thousands of other securities on our platform. So it was a difficult decision, and that's what we had to do as part of normal operations.
So I don't know how many of you guys tonight that clicked on this video were in GME back in January of 2021 when the brokers decided to take away the ability to buy AMC, GME, and many other of the meme stocks when things started to run out of control. Now, tonight I want to not discuss so much the brokers themselves, although they could find themselves in trouble next week, but I really want to focus in mainly on the two CEOs, especially after what we saw happen this week with Bbby and Ryan Cohen, him selling his entire position, and the issuance of the Ape stock split that we're going to get on Monday, when we all should see it in our brokerage accounts. We will clear up some FUD about Webull, and before I let you go, I will just give you my opinion on some of the rumors that I've heard floating around about possible dilution and Aron's out to get us, and what my belief is in this play still going forward. Do I think we're still going to squeeze? Am I going to hold this long term? We'll talk about all that and a whole lot more. But before we get way too far ahead of ourselves,
cue the speeder.
Good evening, beautiful people. Guys, what's going on? It is Saturday, August 20th, 2022, and we're going to get into this Webull suspension first, but I got to say real quick, thanks to everyone who stopped by the live stream last week. Those of you who were either modding or stopped by to give us some of your feedback about the play, about Ape, or if you donated to the channel to help keep us up and running, keeping the lights on. Thank you so much. Appreciate all of you guys and everything you do for me in this channel and the rest of the community. I know Tony's having some tech difficulties right now with his internet, so as soon as that's up and running, hopefully tomorrow night we can get a live stream going. If not, I'll have to go on solo. We'll do that. Make sure one of us is there. Alright, so let's not spend too much time tonight on rumors or speculation. As far as we are all concerned, and as far as we all know, anyone in any of the major brokerages right now are supposed to have all of their Ape and AMC shares 1-for-1 in their accounts on Monday the 22nd. If you do not end up having them, we need to start having a conversation about that. We need to be keeping records of everything that is going wrong with your accounts, depending on what brokerage you're on. But as of right now, the trading suspension that everyone is referring to is something that normally happens when you have certain things that change about a stock, whether it be the ticker name or the symbol or dividends. There's all kinds of things that play into it. And basically, this is just a formality that happens no matter what. When anything changes like this, it's not anything extra sinister that we are seeing here. This is something we can all have expected, and things should clear up and we should be able to start trading by Monday. And if not, then we have to deal with it then. But until then, that is the scenario. And that leads me right into the next question of, why are any of us still in retail who are trading using payment for order flow brokerages? Why are people in Webull and Robinhood looking back at what Tenev and them did? Why would we be giving them any business at all? I know the platforms are nice, but I know for myself and a lot of people, we are trying to go lit to the exchange, make an actual impact in the market, supply and demand. Now, at this stage in the game, I don't think that it's going to have an impact one way or the other, whether you transfer out of a broker who doesn't use payment for order flow. But going forward, we don't want to actually hand them the keys to destroying us from within. So it may be something you want to look into if you haven't done it yet. I know a lot of my subscribers have. But again, at this point, if you haven't done it yet, I think it's no harm, no foul. All right, now let's talk about Aron and Ryan Cohen and this play going forward with AMC and Ape and GME. After what just happened with BBBY and Ryan Cohen, I would say to you, expect the unexpected. You never know when someone is going to feel the need to buy or sell a position. And I know we put a lot of faith in these guys, but at the end of the day, they have companies that they're working for and they're trying to save. And I've seen the argument that Ryan Cohen actually destroyed the hedge funds because they were all long on BBBY. And so this is really going to crush them. But if that's the case, this scenario also crushed a lot of retail. So you can look at it from either side of the coin, I guess. A lot of people got hurt with this play, and maybe it's going to screw the hedge funds down the line. But right now, I know there's a lot of people bag holding, and I hate to see that. When it comes to Ape and Aron, everyone's going to have to make their own decision on how much you trust Aron. Now, I know a lot of you have some issues with what happened last June, as well as myself. I've complained about it many times on my channel. I think those 8.5 million shares that were dropped to Mundrick, as well as the other 11.5 million shares that went onto the open market, really put a hurting on us. And we never fully recovered from that, clearly, as we saw the price action for the last year. But I think in June, we were on the precipice, and we've had to fight and crawl our way back, hopefully to where we are now. And hopefully these Ape shares are going to expose some of the corruption that's been going on, that we believe has been going on. And no matter what you are being told right now, we know that they have legal ways of manipulating the stock, and they have illegal ways of doing it. And I think Aron here has been throwing retail a bone. We've been asking for him to do that. This is his way of doing it. It also helps out the company and the crushing of the short position. For anyone out there thinking that AMC is going anywhere anytime soon, he now has bullets in the chamber with this Ape in order to eliminate that short thesis. And so it really just depends. A lot of things have to work themselves out. But as far as buying and holding, that's going to be a decision for everyone. As far as when you're going to get out, I would just say be prepared for anything, just like we saw back in January of 2021 with GameStop and how they never let that stock really go past $500. And I think when it comes to AMC, that if there is a bunch of manipulation going on, they have had a long time to try to manage this thing and make it so that they don't get crushed in the end. I hope we see a nice run. I think we probably will. But the things leading up to Friday did not put a good indicator in my mind. I'm still bullish on AMC. I'm still going to hold it past next week. And the shares that I have now aren't going anywhere. And I've been saying that for a long time. And that's not going to change. My strategy going forward possibly will change. You guys know there's changes coming to the channel in general. Things we're going to be talking about. But as far as my personal opinion about the CEOs or Aron and Ryan Cohen and what they've been doing and what they're going to do, of course, they're going to be looking out for their company, the best interests. If they can help retail along the way, that's great. And I think they've tried to do that in their own way. And some people have accepted it and some haven't. And it's going to be an individual decision for every one of us to make on when to sell and how we feel about this stock going forward and the people who are in charge of it. All right, it's getting a little late, guys. Hopefully tomorrow night we will be able to get back on and go live with you. I have no doubt about it. I will be on live tomorrow night. Hopefully we can get Tony on too. Maybe some other guys we can talk about and prep up for Monday morning. I know everyone's looking forward to a big week, and we'll talk about it in more in depth tomorrow and maybe dispel some more misinformation or a lot of fun that's flying around out there right now, and I know it's bothering you guys. So we'll hopefully address it tomorrow night. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. As always, thank you for all the likes, the views, the comments, my new subscribers, my OGs. I appreciate each and every one of you. We are here to break the wheel. This is Ape Nation. I'm the Massalorian, and I'm out.